fans. It's been a little while since I've been on this, I know, so yeah, I'm going to continue Resident Evil 5 from, I believe, where I left off. Chapter 4-2, and if you see now, I'm actually playing on veteran difficulty. All that's really going to determine is how much damage I take and how much damage I have to deal. So, yeah, I beat the game on normal now. Going back through it on veteran, trying to get all the money I need for all my upgrades and everything, so yeah, let's just go for it. I've already got my stuff set up how I want it, except I really wish I had another first aid spray or something I could give to Sheva here, but whatever. Let's just move on. To play as her, she just works better to me. And this is the retro filter. I don't recall if I actually showed this off. This is what you get for beating normal, so I don't think I did. I kind of like how this looks. It's kind of a nifty effect. Just like the kind of retro film kind of look to it. I prefer this to the classic horror look. I really honestly do. Now this place, your first time here, you're probably not going to be able to do this, but as you can see, there are lasers flying along here, and they will, yeah, as Chris says, you don't want to get hit by them. Now your first time here, you're going to just have to dodge these things. But now, I have an infinite rocket launcher. Aim it right there. It kills the guy that's controlling it, and it turns that one off. Now, there are, in fact, 2 of those in this area. There's one there, and there's one here. Now, they don't just go here. I'll mention the other places that they go, but they're fairly obvious. Anywhere you see a long hallway like this, that's generally where they go. Aim right about there. Yep, shut that one down. Basically, if you hit the pole that those things are on, you'll probably hit the guy with the rocket launcher. Alright, now, I'm going to turn my map on here. I always forget to do that in certain places. Okay, so, as you can see, there is a path over here, somewhere, but it's not here. There's a path on the opposite side of that door, of that wall, but it's not right there. There is a gem right here, just a square sapphire, nothing especially unique or anything. It's just a standard gem. And yeah, you see I gave Chris an infinite machine gun, and that's about all he has other than an infinite rocket launcher. Which is basically just there in case of emergencies. I'm going to pick up these hand grenades, since I can actually make use of them. It's one of the very few cases where I actually don't mind carrying something around that's not an infinite gun. And yeah, the bow is strong enough sometimes to kill guys, even on frickin' Veteran and Pro, by hitting them in the knee. Chris, why are you not shooting this asshole? You're obviously behind him. Or you were, anyway. This is honestly, I think, the means by which this game can get kind of, well, I wouldn't say scary necessarily, but kind of tense. You get very tense at times like this, where there are a bunch of enemies hanging around, and it gets very claustrophobic. There. And thank you for keeping these assholes off me, Chris, so I can kill that guy up there. I do kind of like the red tint, though, like I was saying. I really like how this looks. If I was going to use a filter that's not just the standard default filter, I would probably use this. And yeah, you saw the against wall thing. Yeah, the laser comes along here. Let me come over here. Now, if you're dealing with dodging the lasers, once you get in the shade here, you're safe. Like, seriously, you could be right here, anyway, and be just fine. But come around here, there is in fact a gem in this torch, a pair of emerald, and this is where they intend you to stand to actually shoot that guy. He would be right over there. So, that's where they intend you to stand to shoot him. For that one. The other one is kind of a similar situation. I'll show it when I get over there. And shoot this, because there's a gem right there. A pair of ruby this time. More standard enemies with shields, no big deal here. And I mean, I'm sorry if I'm actually kind of making this game look like it's not that hard. Honestly, it's not for the most part until you hit professional difficulty. Then it gets ridiculous. And I may show a little bit of that, just to give you an idea of how retarded it gets. Have to assist jump over here. And since I'm playing as Sheva, now you can see where she ends up going. If you're playing as Chris, she just walks around over here on her own. And I had better heal. Because if I don't, I'm probably going to end up in dying mode. And if you're in dying mode here, you're done. There's nothing you can do about it. I had an enemy drop a green herb. That is rare. I don't think that's random either. I think that's a set drop. Where is that idiot going? Actually, I know exactly where he's going. He's going after Chris, but why he's doing it is beyond me. Yeah, just die, you asshole. Blue Enigma. Yeah, these guys are guaranteed to always drop those, which I think is actually really nice. And I said I would show where you actually should want to stand to kill the guy over here. And that spot is right here. You should want to stand right here. He'd be right up there. Just like anywhere along here, honestly. Just where you get these holes, you can look up there. If you can see him, you can shoot him. So, no big deal. You're pretty much guaranteed to have a rifle by this time, so you should be able to kill him without any real trouble. Okay. They don't attack you if you're not in their ranges, so it's not like they're really a problem. Pick that up. Yeah, he could have used a little health, so I figured I might as well give it to him. Here, come over here. We only have two, though. Well, you may not have noticed, but there's one final pathway over here. And this one, you really don't have to deal with those guys shooting the lasers at you all that much. You just have to deal with them to get in here, but then you're good. I mean, you're basically safe in here. I mean, just these guys. Not to say that these guys are total pushovers or anything, but the guy shooting the laser can put you into dying mode in one hit on most difficulties, if I recall right. It doesn't do it on easy, which I actually initially thought it did. But I turned out I was wrong. I actually got hit by it one time, and it didn't do that, so... On easy, only on easy. I never got hit by it on normal, so I really don't know what it would do there. But this be hard mode, I can almost guarantee it would put me in dying mode here. So I don't want to get hit by it, which is why I took out those guys without even having to deal with it. And before you think I'm like breaking the game, this is the kind of stuff you have to learn how to do to get through professional. I do like that big enemies like this are always guaranteed to drop a treasure of some variety. Usually a gem, though not always. The fat guys drop like jewel bangles, and the one fat guy drops a gold ring. Now there is one thing that I really wish they had done. The first gold ring you can get is from that stage 2 Ouroboros or whatever it is that you fight with the where you have that stupid furnace thing. Okay. Now, the game allows you to get a treasure from it as long as you don't use the furnace on it. Now, I think, personally, there should have been an alternate treasure you could get from that thing when you do use the furnace. It should have been like a melted blob of gold or something. That would have actually been really neat. just get like a gold blob or something like that. That would have been kind of cool, like implying that you melted the gold that the thing had, and that would have been another way to get an extra treasure in there. That would have been kind of cool. Hang on just 1 second, guys.
Yeah, is it done? Okay, let me move.
Alright, sorry about that. Real life kind of intruded on me there for a minute. Oh yeah, there's actually a snake flying around down here. I forgot about that.
Come on. Okay.
Okay, now this is the real gimmick of this section of the game. Of this chapter, I should say. So, when you come in here, stand here.
To figure out what to do to get out of here.
Okay, go away.
Watch your step. These lasers will give us more than just a tan.
Okay, he's not kidding about that. These lasers are instant kill. Now he's going to go stand up there. A very good place for him to be. Because it puts him out of the way. I'm trying to shoot that to see if it would break, but it doesn't seem to want to. I don't know if I'm actually hitting it. Yeah, I don't think it's going to break. Okay, so you want to come over here. Now you'll notice this thing, which looks very similar to the door we had over there. Well, grab this mirror. Now, if you turn it to the right, it's actually going to turn you into the laser and kill you. Turn it left. And it does that. Well, I did. You just stayed out of the way. Alright, now this one, him going and hiding over there is actually not really a big deal. He's not wrong, you can kick that over. But I personally always choose to do it last. Now, if you come over here, you can see it's going to come here, it's going to hit this, it's going to bounce this way, which is going to make it hit this one, which would bounce it over there. Well, that's no good. So come around here, grab this mirror, turn it, and now it'll bounce it over here to hit this mirror, which would bounce it this way, which would hit this one, and, well, that's no good. Whoops. Come on. There we go. Turn it that way. And now it would bounce over here. Hit this mirror. Well, I bounced it into this, but let's get that out of the way. And then now it would hit that, and that's exactly what we want. So, like I said, him going up there is honestly pointless this time. Kick this out of the way. And there we go. Puzzle instantly solved, and we can move on.
Okay, that's done. Let's move.
One of these levels has a gem that usually your AI partner will pick up. I don't know if you picked it up there. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. It's not a unique gem or anything. Alright, now this one's kind of tricky. Okay, so it comes out of there, comes over here, hits that one, and if you look, you can see it actually goes over there and blocks my way, so I can't go that way. You have to actually go this way to get to the rest of the mirrors. Now, the mirror obviously is bouncing it over there right now. That's honestly fine. It's out of the way, so I don't really care. Grab this one and turn it, so that it would now bounce it over here. Now it would just bounce, well, for all intents and purposes, into the wall. That doesn't affect anything, so do this. So now it would bounce over here. Now, let's turn this one, which hits it into that. That opens up those two doors. You don't actually have to do that. I always do, because there's some treasure in these places. Come in here, and you can find a gold beetle. There aren't very many of those. Also, there is an emblem down in here, but I don't remember exactly where it is. I never remember precisely which room it's in. I just know it's in one of them. Come on in here. Holy shit, it's a trap. Except it's just a couple spiders, so it's not a very effective trap. That's where the emblem is. And I get, but also a very easy emblem to miss. And I think that's the only one in this chapter, too, if I'm not mistaken, so. Now if we come around here, this is a weird one. Open up this chest, there's nothing in it. When you turn around now, okay. Usually when you do that, it like opens up a door and you get swarmed by spiders. But I think me having activated that thing before I did actually prevented that. So let's go and grab this mirror now and turn it this way. I investigated in there. Let's go ahead and do this, which activates our elevator. And now let's come over here to the last room we haven't actually checked out yet. And in here we have an idol and a bunch of random chests. These have, or pots and shit. These have either gold or snakes. I'm not bothering. They're not worth it. They're honestly not. And I know that sounds weird, but they're honest to goodness not worth it. Okay, now we have to do something to come down here. I totally agree. Let's go, Chris. I love that he does that. I don't know why that does that, but if you do that with your AI when you're in that spot, they'll always say no while they're doing it. And we find this. Good question, Chris.
Survive underground.
These are no ordinary flowers.
I don't know how he knows that.
Wait.
Umbrella.
Umbrella.
What was Umbrella doing?
I don't know.
sure they wanted to keep this place a secret?
Some of this equipment's got the tricycle on it. Together.
Yeah, it's a good one. I think the story of it is completely ridiculous, but, you know, whatever. I'm going to pop those out of my inventory, because I don't really need them right now. Move that. Let me go ahead and give these to Shadow for now, just so I have something. Let's see. Actually, better idea. I'll buy a couple first aid sprays. Okay, there.
I wonder if this is what Irving meant by answers.
Not sure. But obviously there's a connection with Umbrella. And that's never a good sign.
We'll worry about this later. First, we need to find out about Jill.
You're right. Let's see what we can dig out.
Yeah, because there's totally going to be answers about Jill down here. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what made them come to that conclusion. Now, there is an emblem underneath this bridge. It's kind of hard to hit from, like, up here, but you can do it like that. It's underneath the bridge is where it is, so that's just one of the better ways to get it. And I cannot remember if this is the area where they expect you to have a spot for grenades or not. Although I think it is, so I think I better do this. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just getting a smaller group of grenades in my inventory here. There. There. And give me that one first aid spray back. There. Alright, now go. I was even saying in my last chapter I should have went to my freaking hand grenades. That was dumb of me. I don't know why I removed them. There's a hand grenade. Sure, why not? I'll take it. I've got space for it. What's over there? Machine gun ammo. Pfft. Who needs that? Yeah. There's something up there. Who cares? I'm so used to skipping cutscenes, I almost skipped this. Although there's really no point to it. Yeah, that's a safe bet. I do like the little conversations between these characters. I think they work really well as a team, so... And there's pretty good, well, for lack of a better word, chemistry between them. Which RE6 shits all over, but we'll get to that later. Pull this lever. Well, hello there.
What the hell was that?
What, Chris? Didn't it look familiar? You've seen those before. Well, something kind of like them anyway. Random little bit of detail. You can kill these animals. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can. Hi there, asshole enemy. Bye-bye. This is the enemy that gets you the Heartstopper trophy. If you kill it by impaling it through the heart, you get that trophy. Which, this one is just not wanting to land properly for me to do it. At all. And they can drop lion hearts. And if you're wondering what I mean about them not landing properly, they need to land on their back for you to be able to impale them through the heart. And both Sheva and Chris can do that. I was just trying to show it here. Yeah, let's use a shotgun on a frickin' box. Why not?
Yeah, it wouldn't last in a fight with a whole horde.
Yeah. We'll get to that. Even my first time playing this, I was like, okay, so that's gonna be what's right through this door, right? Okay. Don't run through here. Walk through here.
Their senses are weak.
Just to be safe, we should be as quiet as possible.
Yeah, and push this door open. Don't kick it. But up here, well, you don't have much choice about this.
Shit, they got a fix on us.
Yeah, now they know where we are. Come in here. Immediately on getting in here, call the elevator. Yeah, you're gonna be here for a minute.
Where's the damn elevator?
A long way away, Chris, that's where. Okay, there, you see one of them landed on his back for a second, but I didn't get a chance to do anything about it. Ow. Yeah, these guys suck. I'm sorry, these enemies are annoying as hell. The elevator's here, so I could leave, but I'm gonna take them all out. Reinhardt. Yeah, that move is really bad, because if they do that and you don't get help, you're dead. Whew. That was close. Oh my god. Died, a lot of you. Good lord, how many of these things are there?
Much appreciated.
Thanks, partner.
There. That's how you get Heartstopper, right there. I was just trying to show that at least once. Oh god, not again. What the hell was that about? That was weird. No. Yeah, just stay down, you jerk. Sheesh. Well, Sheva, you have been proven wrong. You did survive in a fight against a whole horde. But man, that fight sucks. You know, I don't want you to pick up any of that. Just, you dumbass. Picked up frickin' shotgun shells. I don't need those. Oh, excuse me.
The pictures, too.
Wait, that means Jill might be here.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna have time to look. I completely forgot that that happened. I totally forgot about that. I haven't watched this cutscene in a while.
Jill. There's so many. They must be kidnapping people from all over the world to experiment on. Stuff.
Why?
Oh, I don't know.
That's why.
Yeah. So you can fight that. And yeah, if you don't dodge that, you die. Alright, here's the deal with this thing. Shoot the red spots that are over here.
Guns aren't working. His armor's too thick.
Chris, shut up. And yeah, it has, like, little bugs that will come after it. There, we've hit it enough, it gets stunned.
Here's our chance.
Run up to it, toss in. You'll throw in a grenade. Boom, boom. Step one, done. Do that 3 times and we're done. Seriously, this fight's not hard. Even though I'm professional, I don't find this fight especially difficult. Okay, stun it again. Run another one, and yeah, as you saw, apparently those little bugs will drop grenades pretty frequently. So I guess this is just the way you're meant to kill this thing. Toss in. Yeah, eat that. Like I said, that fight's not hard. At all. Oh, excuse me. And we have Jill's canister, apparently. And Yeah. Big shock. It's empty.
Damn it. Where is she?
I'm sorry if you didn't see that coming. Hi there.
Nice to finally.
Who the hell are you?
Selegiona. She works with Tricep. Nice. Done your homework.
Officer in the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. Why?
Where is Jill?
Jill, even if I did know, you think I would tell you?
Cut the crap and tell me where she is!
As soon as you two are done with your little vigilante mission, you should leave. There's nothing here worth throwing your life away for.
She's lying. She knows something.
Duh.
It's time we get some answers.
Well, for once, I actually kind of agree with him. I think it is time we put an end to this bullshit. We only have 2 chapters. Well, less than 2 chapters actually left to go. So let's get this over with. Get those out of my inventory. I don't need them. Chris, I don't want these. I don't especially want this either. Not a bad haul for that chapter, actually. Let's see. Can remove that, so if I get a red herb at some point, I can combine it with it. So I need, I guess, 4 first aid sprays to keep my inventory up. And at one point, I actually had a lot of these in another game, so don't worry. Eventually, I won't need my money for anything, and I'll just be buying a bunch of first aid sprays. But for now, I need to kind of keep myself in stock of them. Alright then, let's see. Okay, let's just move on and...
So this was the facility that Sally was talking about. You can ask her about that. And about children.
Yeah, kinda. We're actually going to be doing that in a slightly different order, but, you know, whatever. And good lord, I hate this part. This is the part where this game really just gives up on being horror and just goes straight up action, and I hate it. No. I mean, don't get me wrong, what made this and RE4 kind of creepy to begin with to me was never the horror elements of it, but... But this is just ridiculous. I'm sorry, this doesn't feel like Resident Evil to me. And I'm not even a fan that much of the older ones. I am shocked I managed to hit him like that. There's some stuff off in that side room, but it's like a red herb which I can't take, and like a little bit of gold maybe, that's about it, so I don't really care. Whoa. Yeah, this... Ugh. Kill it, Chris. Asshole. Can I go back? That's the real question here. Can I back up? Nope. Okay. So that is a point of no return. I kind of thought it was. I already shotgunned a box earlier. Why not use a rifle on him? Alright. More gold. Open this. Yay, made it out of there.
It's Excella. Albert.
What?
Shit. Wesker. I thought he was dead.
Yep, suddenly Wesker.
You take that.
Roger.
It's better than nothing, I suppose, for right now. Yeah, that was actually kind of creepy if you just watch them when they're sitting there like that. It's kind of disturbing. I don't know, I always find it creepy that, like, some of these creatures can just be at, like, relative peace, like, not doing anything, just kind of sitting there. I've always found it kind of surreal when stuff like that happens in horror games and movies and stuff, when they're just peaceful for a minute. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, you're going to want to be confident and competent at fighting those things, so... What are you doing, Chris? That was weird. Why did you do that? He, like, ran away from me for a second when I said his name. That was weird. Alright. And now this section. Another section I actually don't mind. I actually find this section kind of fun. I need a herb. I love that. The way that she says herb. I love it. Alright, there we go. Go away. Yeah. Enemy's coming, I know. I think I find this section fun because it's actually fairly simple. Get out of here. Now with those guys, if you aren't using something like the crazy Piercy Magnum that I have right now, you have to shoot them in the head. They're kind of like the guys you have to shoot in the body normally. I agree. Let's go. Right down the middle here. Down that. Climb up here. That one's not that bad. You drop gold. Okay. And yeah, if you stand between the two conveyor belts, you actually won't be moved by them, which I think is kind of a nice touch. And yeah, let's use the old explosives here. And I'm sorry, don't tell me that this is a horror game when it's doing stuff like this. This is most definitely the point when this series stopped trying to be serious horror, stopped even trying to be campy horror, and just became action. I mean, don't get me wrong, I actually really like this game, but this is definitely the point where it stopped even trying to be horror at all. Alright, now here, normally you should be using a grenade for this because you can't get any good aim in here, but there's an emblem in there. Rocket launcher works just fine. Sure, whatever, you can take an incendiary grenade. That's fine. Alright, now, come on over here. Hi there. Yeah, you can shoot it all you want, it's not gonna do anything. I kind of wish you could preemptively kill that thing. If you knew that it was there. It'd be kind of funny if you could do that somehow. Yeah.
I'd say a war from the looks of it.
Ah, the hell with it. I already only have one green herb. I'm already packing around a red one, so... I'll combine them between chapters and then we can move on. Come on. Alrighty, and now you see that that one's open. Which there's honestly no real point to, except to say, hey, something's coming. And that something is right there. Bye-bye. Yeah, fuck those. I hate those enemies. They're absolutely awful, and I'm not gonna fight them legitimately when I don't have to. Screw those. Ugh. Those things can instant kill you way too easily, so yeah, I'm not messing with them. Turn the power onto this, so let's pull this. And that gets these conveyor belts moving. And yeah, you do have to come down here because there's nowhere for you to get out until you get down here. Dead Bride's necklace right there. Some of these guys will like jump up at you.
Help me! I need your help! Help me! You can have it. I need your help! I need your help! I need your help!
That was weird. Okay, you want to stand right in here, let one pass, and then go. Come on. If you're playing on 2-player, you can always turn this off so to let your partner have an easier time of getting around. Alright. Come on down here. And in a show of extremely suspicious video game generosity, handgun ammo, flame rounds, rifle ammo, and incendiary grenades. Once I can give him that because he's already got one. And I can sell them. Why not? But we don't need any of that, so let's go in here.
Sheva.
Well, glad you could make it. Oh, here you two.
Son, where's Jill?
Jill. Feel like a broken Macarena left? Just acting on my lucky star. You spent a long time to track down little girls for you. Enjoy.
That's actually really funny that she would say that right there. When we come to who that character in the mask is, you'll see why that's so funny. Yeah.
The Uroboros is a new DOW, and you're planning on selling it to terrorists.
Good guess, but no. Monitors resemble the VOWs based on its genesis virus. I have no intention of selling it to terrorists.
And what are you using it for?
Evolution. It's a philosopher's stone, one that will choose through DNA who shall proceed to the next stage. My vision and his combined. Now
Evolution? What are you talking about?
oh, you'll find us soon enough.
Everyone.
But looks like he wasn't worthy. Only the chosen ones are fit to become new ones.
Stella, wait!
Alright, we got a new one of these. Now, the previous one we had established these are weak to fire, but fuck that. Die. Yeah, there is a flamethrower in that room you can use to kind of stun him and shoot his weak spots and all this, but fuck all that noise, just kill him. I would honestly recommend just going into that chapter with a rocket launcher even if you don't have an infinite one, just to make sure you get rid of that thing. There you go. Can sell those. Sell all my treasures here. And again, not a bad haul. Gonna buy just one first aid spray. That's all I really need right now. There we go. And on to chapter 5-3.
What's all this nonsense about evolution and being worthy? What does she mean?
Something about a philosopher's stone and selecting DNA. Doesn't matter what she says, she's just a terrorist. Understand?
Then let's go take care of business.
I totally agree. Now there is an emblem right there, but it's kind of obnoxious to hit. Oh, I got it in one shot. Sometimes it's kind of annoying because of the fan blades. They can get in the way in really weird ways. Come on down here, and you can find yourself a Marquise Sapphire. Yeah, this is just talking about the Ouroboros and how it works and all that stuff, so who cares? I thought it was actually going to say something about the X-rays there, but I guess not. I don't think I've actually ever bothered to stand there and read that document. I don't even know exactly what it says, and I really don't care. Come on down here. Incendiary grenade. Peh. Actually, when I first saw it, I thought it was a flash grenade. Just the filter makes it look kind of weird. I'm not used to playing with this filter, honestly. And in point of fact, you know what? Tag with it. I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't like it all that much. I like how it looks, but seriously, it's getting annoying now. Let's throw Chris in warrior costume just for the heck of it. Yeah, do me a favor and don't talk about RE7 right now because I have not played it yet. I've just played the intro of it, so yeah, don't talk about that. I don't want any spoilers, so I do plan to play it, so just don't talk about that right now. Whenever I get it, I'll try to do a blind stream of it, but just, yeah. I'm sorry, that costume is hilarious. Hand grenade. Just to prove that those are in fact random. Wrong button. I keep forgetting what the button is to turn on a map. Go away. Yeah, to heck with that thing. Oh, go away, you pest! And this is why I hate the action-y segments of this game. Oh my god. Oh, go away. Yeah. Stupid freaking things. Yeah, whoa. I did not mean for you to take that. I meant you to take the red herb. Is there a green herb in here as well? Doesn't look like it, but we've got 2 red herbs. If you can't tell, I'm just kind of tired of messing with this. And I forgot to actually turn on the power in there. Whoops. Yeah, you do actually have to come in here because you have to turn on the power. Right here. Yeah, it turns out on. We know. Okay. Moving on. Ass. Okay, so enemies come out. Yeah. They send some at me on the platform. Who cares? Get away from that. I'm honestly kind of surprised they made it that far with that shot.
Chris!
No kidding, Chris. Most obvious statement ever. Okay, these guys always turn. They always grow this second head. Yeah, you do have to come back over here and reoperate the platform to bring him over here. Like I said, don't talk about that game. I don't want to hear about it right now. I want to play it blind. Freaking assholes.
I need a grenade! I need your shotgun. You can have it.
Thought I saw somebody moving over there. Getting paranoid now.
You take that.
Awesome. I managed to recreate 2 first aid sprays. You freaking moron.
Roger. Roger.
Just take it all, I guess. Why not? Not like I'm really gonna keep any of that, but whatever, right? Okay, let's try that again. There. Alright, now that is a problem, because it means that somebody's actually hanging onto a lever. I have to find them. Yeah, him. There. There is an emblem in this area. And it's on the bottom of one of these things, but I can never remember which one. I've heard about that. I honestly have no interest whatsoever in it. There it is. Got the emblem. I haven't exactly heard the best things about it, and yeah, I don't really have any particular interest in it. It just didn't grab me at all. Alright. Well, that's done. I hate that room. Honestly, we are coming into what I think is the worst part of this game, so you can kind of expect me to say that a lot. I really don't like this part of the game. Although the boss fight at the end of this chapter I do enjoy. I think that's a fun boss fight. But we'll get to that when we get there.
More ruins. You think Excella is here?
We want to find out. We're gonna have to lower that bridge.
Then we need to locate the controls. Maybe they're in that building.
I know that there's a freaking gem in that cave entrance somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it is. And it's a unique gem, too. I just don't remember exactly where it is. There it is. I see you flashing over there. There it is. It's a marquee. It's a brilliant ruby. Alright. This section I actually really like. I think this section's fun, so. Yeah, power's on. We get it. Move on. There's also an emblem over here. Right there.
You can have it.
I guess.
Chris!
Roger. I'll get the elevator moving.
Thank you. Alright. Jump out of this. That cutscene basically amounts to there are frickin' lickers. There's really nothing else in that scene, so I don't mind skipping it. Ow! No. There. Now this part's actually, I find, a lot easier if you're over here. And once again, that cutscene amounts to there are lickers. Yeah, I've always found this section to be a little bit simpler if you're over here. I don't know if that's the case for anybody else, but I found it to be that way. Because if you're over there, you're basically just protecting your partner. And not only is it actually really tough to do, it's actually very easy to screw up. Although Chris seems to be doing an alright job of it right now. You asshole. Get out of there, jackass. Ugh. I hate liquors. Alright, here we go. Come down here. Who needs a magnum ammo? Ugh, I don't need that. That's what I want. I said I don't need that. And there we go. Found the bridge controls. Yeah, there's a tri-cell door over there. Ooh, scary. Unlock the door. There we go.
You take that.
Whatever. I don't care. Not like we're ever going to use that or anything, but whatever. Over here. A brilliant topaz. I believe that is also a unique gem, although I could be wrong about that one. I'm pretty sure the brilliants are all unique.
Excelligione! Stop right there!
Damn it, where's Jill?
Jill? Maybe I'll tell. Maybe I won't.
Hi there. And now you'll see why I find it so funny whenever that happens.
Stuff laying around. We want some answers.
You have a jail.
Hi, Wesker.
Wesker. Are alive.
This is Wesker.
We last met Spencer Estate, wasn't it? Where? Isn't this one big family reunion? I would expect you to be happier to see us. So slow to catch on.
Dun dun dun. It's Jill.
It's me, Chris.
What? Are you sure that's her?
The one and only. Let's finish this once and for all. I think the odds are fair. 2 on 2. Right, Jill.
Alright, so... Wesker's not kidding with that. You have 7 minutes to defeat him. Okay. Oh, shit.
Time to change tactics.
We should hide.
Okay. Since I've got the infinite rocket launcher, I'm going to make a complete and total joke out of Wesker here, if I can get the chance to do it. Okay, get yourself right here. This is basically the best place to do this. Come on. Chris, get out of the frickin' sight, you idiot. And now we wait.
You can't hide forever.
There he is, right there. Oh shit, Jill's with him. That's not a good thing. You don't want to have them both in one place.
You're merely postponing the inevitable. Leave Jill to me. You take Wesker.
That's the plan, jackass. I don't plan to hide forever, you idiot. I plan on you to come after me. There we go. Okay, he will catch the rocket. Hit him with another one to blow them both up. And that's it. I don't even think I had to do that secondary shot there.
I expected more of a challenge after all this time, Chris. How disappointing. Yes.
Go. Wesker, stop.
When Jill once more lays you both the hell out.
Jill, come on. It's me, Chris. Snap out of it.
Nice move, Chris. But now that your partner has arrived, I'll leave you two to catch up.
Come on, Jill. Get yourself together. Wake up. Jill Valentine!
Jill! Remarkable. Still resisting at such an advanced stage. Commendable, yet futile. No more time for games, Chris. I've got work to do. Have fun watching Jill suffer.
Wait, what did you do to her?
On her chest.
We have to get it off her.
Alright, now. Yeah, not a good thing to have out. Come down here.
Remove that device on her chest. She will return to normal.
What are you doing? Stop this! Jill, answer me! We have to get the device off her chest!
If you shoot it, you do a set amount of damage to it. It's like 2,000 damage or something like that, no matter what gun you use. But you don't want to shoot her, because you will hurt her. You can, in fact, kill her here. I've done it before. It's not a good thing to do.
It's me, Chris! Don't you recognize me?
Okay, Smash X. He'll come over and shoot it. And then he'll throw her. which point I get a chance to mash some X again to try to tear it off. Okay, it was X and square, okay.
Come on, snap out of it.
This is how this works, you just have to do this.
Keep her pinned.
And each button press of X does more damage to it too. It has a set amount of health, and once you do that much damage, it comes off. And yeah, a weaker weapon like a handgun or a machine gun or something is probably your best bet for doing the shooting if you're going to do that. Okay. Now there is a trophy associated with this, which is Masters of Removing. You have to do this. That's how you do it.
Chill. Chill. All right.
Chris. You're Sheva, right? Yes. I couldn't control my actions. God, I was still aware. Forgive me. It's all right. Thank you.
I love that moment. That is such a good moment.
Listen, you'll be alright. You do need to stop him.
We can't just leave you here.
You have to. This is your only chance. If Wesker succeeds, Kuroboros will be spread across the globe. Millions will die.
Yeah, but
I'm alright. You need to stop him. Chris, you're the only one who can. Before it's too late. Don't you trust your partner?
All right.
Take care of him. You're to survive this. Over there.
it's time to put him in first.
Alright, well that's the end of Chapter 5-3. I'm actually going to go ahead and stop the game right there. And I'm going to go ahead and do just a couple more things. I'm going to do my item management and stuff, but yeah, let's get rid of this. I don't need this. Whoa, no, not that. I don't need this. Get that out of there. Okay, let me go ahead and buy 5, I guess, first aid sprays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Let's see. Jailbreaker still needs firepower. go ahead and work on the M500 here. Yeah, you can see just how ridiculous the firepower on that thing gets. Max firepower on this is 3,200. Look at the frickin' M500 now. Going up to 4,500, and it's not done yet. This thing ended at 3,000. I'm probably going to end up switching over to the M500 once I get it maxed. And infinite. Let's see. Alright, there we go. And I'm also going to go ahead and switch out Chris's costume because that warrior costume is just silly. I just wanted to show that off for a little bit to show how goofy it is. I think I'm actually going to switch him to his Stars costume because I actually like that one. That's actually my favorite costume of his. That's a nice throwback. Let's see. Bonus features just to show you that I have a lot of stuff in here that's already done. I've already purchased all of the Versus characters. I purchased a lot of infinite ammos. I can get the Jailbreaker infinite now if I wanted to. Let's see. I've got the one rifle I actually care about being infinite, but I'm going to eventually have everything infinite just for the sake of having it. This is the M500, so... you know, I think I'm just going to go with the Dragunov for now. And with that, I'm actually going to call it here for now. I do have some other stuff to do today, so... yeah, that's going to be the end of this for now. Although I will be back to finish off the game probably, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or something. But anyway, I will call that here, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Later.